Hey guys, what's up? My name's Andrew Rich. I go to Heritage and I play football, baseball, and I run track as well. And today I'm going to be giving the student athlete devotion. And my topic that I'm going to kind of speak about is our perspective on this whole kind of unprecedented, crazy time we're all going through right now. So I'm going to start it off with the Bible verse. It is John chapter 1, verse 5. The light shines in the darkness, and the darkness can never extinguish it. So during this time, we're all going through a little bit of a crazy kind of mix-up of our emotions, right? We're all getting things canceled. Everybody's home. Nobody's going to school. Seasons have been canceled. We're not getting to see our friends, things like that. And what I've started to realize is God hasn't punished us or anything like that. And he's not trying to make us upset, not trying to make us angry by canceling our seasons, by not being able to see our friends, by not being able to school. And believe me, I was very upset for about a week with my baseball season getting canceled, as I'm sure all the other athletes around the county have been as well. And obviously, I'm not a senior, so I can't understand on that level of depth of something being taken from you. But I was really struggling with a while of why did my season just get taken out from under me? We had this great season going. We had a great chance of doing something special, and next thing I know, it's gone. And the thing I started to realize is God is trying to change our perspective on everything, right? He's trying to change our focus. We as a society today have gotten too focused on, our baseball seasons, our soccer seasons, our school, our social life, how many likes am I going to get on my next TikTok, things like that, right? And how much do those things really matter, right? We want to succeed, we want to be noticed, we want to be popular. But the one thing that we need to start focusing on most, and the one thing that we've always needed to start focusing on most, and hopefully this whole situation will bring it about, is our relationship with Jesus Christ. And this whole process is trying to change our focus to be able to find the light in the darkness. So when I say light in the darkness, I mean this whole situation is the darkness, and you need to find, in order to be able to cope with this time, you need to be able to find those little things that make you happy in this dark time. So for example, my things that I've kind of realized, my brother and his girlfriend have been able to come home from New York because they need to, how New York is such a hot spot right now with the coronavirus. They need to come home. And I haven't been able to spend that much time with him in the past few years just because he's been very busy with his job and living in New York and everything. And he's been home for 3 weeks now, and we've had some great time together, really gotten to bond a little bit more. And so that's just one of my things that I've realized would not have happened if this whole situation hadn't have happened, if this coronavirus hadn't had this outbreak. And other things that I've started to realize that are shining through right now are my relationship with Christ, as I hope y'all's relationship as well are starting to kind of be fulfilled. And so another verse I have is, again in John, it's chapter 8, verse 12. Jesus spoke to the people once more and said, "I am the light of the world. If you follow me, you won't have to walk in darkness because you will have the light that leads to me." So again, if we focus on him, we have all the time in the world right now to kind of sit back, relax, and really focus on our relationship. How much better will that benefit our lives? How much more will we be able to build our relationship with Christ, be able to know him, be able to look around and notice things that you haven't noticed before? Like right now, also another thing I've noticed is I've been running a lot, trying to stay in shape out here, and I live on 12 acres, but I live in kind of a big subdivision of kind of people with about same 12 acres. And so there's a whole bunch of land, and I've been able to run through it, and I've never really realized how beautiful and how blessed I am to live on this beautiful amount of land in this beautiful area. And so that's just one thing that I've been taking for granted, and that's one thing that God has shown me is how blessed I am to have, one, this area to kind of sit back and relax in, two, to enjoy it, and three, to be able to realize how blessed I am to have such a great family, to have how blessed I am to have this opportunity to live out here too as well. And so my last Bible verse today that I will be talking about is Revelations 3:20. He says, "Look, I stand at the door and knock. If you hear my voice and open the door, I will come in, and we will share a meal together as friends." Guys, this one really hit home for me, and I hope it does for you as well. Jesus is knocking on our door right now. He's trying to get in, trying to open our hearts and realize he's not doing this to punish us. He's doing this to change our whole focus, to change our whole perspective on the whole thing. He wants to build a relationship with us. He wants to change our focus of what's going on. Let him in, let him change your hearts, and I hope he has changed your heart as he has changed mine this week and this month. Guys, I love you all. If you ever need anything, reach out to me. I'll always be there to help. I hope you find ways to find your light that's shining through the darkness, and I hope you have a good week. Thanks, guys. Bye.